gentlemen, and welcome to number 11 Carramar Court here in Vermont. My name is Courtney Matthews, and by way of introduction, we are Ray White estate agents, Jay Warnak listing agent in the crowd, Jacky also there as well. Any questions? Kurt as well in the yellow tie. We're here to help you with any of those questions that you may have in regards to the contract, the Section 32, which has been on display for the last half an hour and indeed throughout most of the campaign itself. They're also here to help you with your bidding. So if you need help with your bidding, if you want help with your strategy here today, raise your hand, wave them down, flag them down, and see if they can come give you a hand and put you in the best position possible to buy what is an exceptional bit of real estate, which I'll talk about very, very shortly. The property and the auction here today, I'm going to run through some of the key terms in the contract. I'm going to go through the rules for today's auction. I'm going to talk a bit about the home and the opportunity that we have here for you today. And then from that point forward, I'll open up and I'll call for your competitive bidding. The property we are selling is known as Lot 103 on plan of subdivision 080566 in certificate of title, volume 08741, folio 222, but in plain English, it's 11 Carramar Court here in Vermont. Today's sale does include all the fixtures and fittings that are stuck and staying with the property. That's the light fittings, the window furnishings, the floor coverings. They're all stuck and staying with the property here today. But buyers, make note, we are selling via a public auction, whereby a 10% deposit is required upon signing of the contract here today, with flexible settlement terms. Jay, they are 30, 60, 90 days.
Spot on.
They're the settlement terms on offer. So if you have any other settlement terms, any other terms with your deposit that are different to what I've just mentioned, then raise your hand and Jay will come and address those concerns or those questions that you have before we get too much further on. The rules for today's auction, fairly simple. They are that the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request, the law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders, and bidders preventing others from bidding, and provides fines for such conduct. Rules today do give vendor bids the words during the auction. I used to make a bid on behalf of the vendor, a vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Again, pretty straightforward. Again, if you have questions in relation to anything that I've mentioned, make sure that you flag down one of our staff members before we get too far on. The property, ladies and gentlemen, what an exceptional opportunity. First of all, for me personally, a court location for a young family type, to have your kids play, kick a ball, play cricket, tennis, soccer in the court location just takes you back. I know that devices probably rule their day at the moment, but the court location for a family is spectacular. This home has been in the family some 50 odd years. So as you can tell, it takes some time before anyone ever wants to leave Carramar Court. It's a much loved location, a much loved family home, and I'm sure today, if you're lucky enough, it's going to pass over to that next family for many, many more years to come. The home itself, 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom. You've got the double carport there, plus another carported space behind, the workshop at the back there, some 783 odd square meters of land as well. So there's scope there for the future if you want to extend and renovate. If you want to eventually perhaps knock down and build your own new home, you've got a great land size tucked away in a very private court location, and a great location in the fact that literally the kids can walk to school from here. Vermont Secondary in the zone for obvious reasons. It's only 2 seconds away up the street, and that's why it's going to be super convenient for any young family moving into this location. The home's been so well kept, as you can agree, as you walk through. It's neat as a pin throughout. Multiple living zones as well. You've got that larger extended space. You've got the lounge dining, the typical L-shaped lounge dining spaces as well. You've got a couple of little steps up into your bedrooms, so you've got the quiet private end of the house as you walk down the side there with the bedrooms. As I said before, 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, which suits most people's lifestyles, children, etc. And as I said to you before, location, the condition of the home, the land size of the home, all play such a big part in the purchase here today. To have all of those things, to enjoy it, to be able to move into it, put a sold sticker on the board, you're going to need to yell out your bid nice and loud. You're going to need to make sure that you have that final bid before I knock it down. I have one rule, ladies and gentlemen, how I sell the property. I call it 3 times. First call, second call, third and final call, and when the hammer hits the contract like so, the property will be sold. Cannot take a bid or offer after that takes place. Make sure you've raised your hand, called out your bid nice and loud to secure the opportunity to take keys and move in the next 30, 60 or 90 days. I throw it over to you buyers and bidders. In your hands now for a fair and reasonable start for 11 Carramar Court in Vermont. Over to you bidders and buyers from here. kick it off if you wish, or you can make a start. My advice in this market, the way it is, in this court, the way it's looking right now, is you're going to need to bid strong. Show the others that you've come here to buy. It's the way to go. Up to you bidders and buyers, otherwise I kick things off. I'll make a nice easy start there and I'll call it $1 million from there, and a vendor bid and we'll make our way from there. $1 million the vendor bid with me and we'll kick things off from there. I'll take a rise of 20 from there. Make it nice and easy for you. Had $1 million now, 20 in the rise from here puts you in front. Your best chance to even negotiate with us. Raise your hand, call out your bid now. Had $1 million is with me. 20,000 in the rise from here. Had $1 million now, 20,000 on top, can I say, or 50,000 would be a good bid too. A strong bid from there as well. Had $1 million now, put yourself in the box seat. You need to raise your hand, call out your bid nice and loud if you've come to buy. Now's the chance, now's your time. Had $1 million now. Had $1 million now, 20 or 50 in the rise from here. Your call from here, I call 3 times. Can't negotiate with myself, got to negotiate with one of you, so raise your hand, call your bid, and I'll get to negotiate with you if that needs to be the case. Had $1 million now, first call, had $1 million.
1 million.
I'm at $1 million already. I'll take a $20,000 rise from here.
1 million.
20? I'll take $20,000. $20,000 rise. 20,000 it is. There's your competition buyers as well. 20,000 a rise at $1 million and 20. We are off and running. I'll call 40 from there. At the moment, he's got the best chance to negotiate with me at this stage. Had $1 million and 20 now, 40. Can I say from here? Had $1 million and 20 now, 40 puts you back in front. There's your competition buyers. Otherwise, instructions are clear with me. I get to negotiate with the highest bidder, and by all accounts, 99% of the time they end up being the eventual purchaser. Had $1 million and 20 now, 40. Can I say from here? Had $1 million and 20 now. I call 3 times, and I look to negotiate with our party in front. First time in the call now at $1 million and 20. Second call, had $1 million and 20. 30, I'll take 40. I'm just taking 20s at the moment. I'll drop it back soon though, I promise, but it's 40. Can we go? I'll say 20 at the moment and I'll still call for 40 anywhere at all. This, you can see your competition buyers up to you. 40's the rise I take from here. 40 it is. I got your 40 there first, sorry. 60 it is there. At $1 million and 60 now. At $1 million and 60 is the bid up here in the middle now against all 3 parties here. $1 million and 60 is the bid. At $1 million and 60 now. 80 if you like from here. He's got it at $1 million and 60. He's got the best opportunity now. 80 now. Good luck with your bidding also at 8. 1.1 million now. 1.1 is the bid. 1,100,000 now. At 1.1 is the bid in front now. Gentlemen in front there. At 1,100,000 is the bid. 120 can I say? 120 from here if you like. Made it easy from the start for you. Get to negotiate with our couple here in the middle. 120 is the bid I look for from here. At 1.1's the bid. At 1,100,000 now, 20 in the rise from here, still easy bidding and buying at this stage. At 1,100,000 there. At 1,100,000 now, I get to negotiate with you in front. If there's no better bid, I call 3 times and then we get to negotiate. First call now at 1,100,000. Second call at 1,100,000. 1.12, 120 it is.
1.13.
1.13, I'll take you 10. 130, 140. 140 it is.
1.15.
150.
160.
160. 160 now. At 160 back in front.
70.
170.
80.
180.
90.
190.
1.2.
1.2 it is. 210.
20.
220.
It's on the market.
It certainly is. 220 now. On the market selling. 220 it is. I was going to call it earlier, but I was just going back and forth.
25.
At 220.
25.
225. 225. 225. 1,225,000. 225. 230 or better. 225's the bid. 230 or better from both parties, up to you.
230.
230.
35.
235.
250.
250. Had 1,250,000. Had 1,250,000, good bid. Had 1,250,000 in front. Had 250 is in front again. At 250, time to think. Had 1,250,000. All parties got a chance to think now. 250 is the bid in front. Keys belong to you if there's no better bid when I knock it down. Had 1,250,000 is the bid. Had 255. 255's here. 260. 260 is the bid. Had 1,260,000. See how quiet court location this is with all this many people in here, still that quiet. 260 it is. You'll be enjoying it if you're in front still at the end. At 260 is the bid. At 1,260,000.
65.
265.
70.
70 here. 270. 280. Good bid. 285. 285. At 285. At 1,285,000 now. At 1,285,000 against our bidders either side. 285.
90.
290.
95.
295. 13 is the next bid. Who's going to grab it first?
1.3.
There it is. At 1,300,000 now. At 1,300,000 and another 5. 305. 310 or better. Probably a stronger bid might be the way to go. Seek his guidance there. 305's the bid. Maybe 315. What do we say? 305's the bid. 315. What do we say? At 1,305,000 behind me. 305's there.
10.
310. 310. Maybe 320 is a stronger bid that gets you in front. 310 is the bid. We go to 320. 310's the bid. He waits. Could be yours. 310's the bid. I'll give you a moment. At 1,310,000 behind me, here we sell, no better bid. At 1,310,000, final moments and opportunity, buyers in front as well. Are we in or out? Need to know at this crucial point in time. Otherwise, they're buying it. At 1,310,000, we sell. First time to call now. At 1,310,000, and I sell here, no better bid. What do we do, sir? 315. Waiting. It's just up to you. At 310. On the second call, third and final call. 320. 320 is the bid. 320 up to you. Kurt will give you the right advice. 320 is the bid across the road. Just the two of you in it at this stage. 320 is the bid.
25.
325. 325. 325 is the bid.
Okay.
330. 330 is the bid now. At 330. At 1,330,000. Done, finished. Sure. 330 is the bid, they take it if there's no better bid. I'll check in again. 330 there, give you time to talk. At 1,330,000, you may have it, sir. We'll just see in a moment. At 1,330,000, if there's no better bid, we sell behind me here. Kurt's going to double check. Double check with our families over here as well. Are we done? Done up the back. Done over here. Finished. Done. Sell it there. Out. Just got to double check. 330 could be yours. Last chance, last opportunity. You sure? Can't tempt you for $1,000. Done. Thank you for your bidding. At 1,330,000. If there's no further bid, ladies and gentlemen, I'll knock it down there. First time in the call now at 1,330,000. Second call. 35. 35. 335. You bid up. 335. 335 as we all play the stare game at each other as well. 335. 335 is the bid here. It's like poker. 335 is the bid. Where do we go, sir? 335. 340.
340. 340.
I'll confirm. Just want to make sure. Yes? 340.
345.
345. 345 back.
350.
350. 355. 355. At 355, am I right? Did they take it? At 355. Finished? 355. I'll call 3 times, I knock it down and sell it. 355 is the bid here. Call 3 times and I sell. Crystal clear. At 1,355,000 on my right hand side, I knock it down to sell if there's no bid here. First time in the call. Second call. Third and final call. 365. 365. 370. 370 straight back. You both want it, but I can't see you all living together. 370, they've got it. 370, no better bid, we sell. At 1,370,000, I sell on my right hand side. I call 3 times again. First time in the call now at 1,370,000 and I sell.
375.
375, 380. 380 is the bid. I know I can feel the tension. 380 is the bid. At 1,380,000, I call again. First call at 1,380,000, I sell here. Second call. Third.
85.
385. 390. 390 it is. I think you're waiting for me to always call it on the third call and lose my voice. 390. Yeah, I skipped to 3. First call, 1,390,000. Second call. Third and final call.
95.
You're doing it on purpose. 395. 1.4. 1.4. 1.4. Have 1,400,000 again. And test my theory one more time. Have 1,400,000 on the first call. Second call. Third and final call. All finished and done. Are you out? Finished? Sure. We thank you for your bidding here today. Have 1,400,000. First, second, third, final call. Selling. Selling. Congratulations. We are sold. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for attending another Way Wide Auction and have a fantastic weekend.